This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We're in Brighton for the press conference launching Eubank versus McKenna live at the Brighton Centre, March 7th, Harlem. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Very well. Just said off camera, happy to be home. Got a little taste of it, what was that, about 15 months ago?
Yeah.
And now you're back. Yeah,
back with a big fight, you know. Being able to bring this big fight back to Brighton is amazing. So I'm excited. The last one was great. Atmosphere, the performance, and again, this one, my biggest fight of my career. And I'm going to rise to the occasion, and the atmosphere is going to be electric in there.
Before we talk about Tyrone, I want to talk about last time out. Callum made the point of it there, who's been called back to business. Is that all it was for you, getting back in there and just getting that win under your belt?
That's it. It was just getting in and blowing the cobwebs off, and getting down to serious work. And now we're here. You know, we're down to the serious business now, and this is a big fight that people can get excited about.
How difficult was it for you last year? We spoke a couple of times when you re-signed with Wasserman. You was in a little bit of purgatory, like sort of thing. How hard was 2024, and how much fire does that give you to make 2025 even better?
It was the most frustrating time of my career, 2024. You know, coming off a big win here in Brighton, and you know, setting up huge fights and not being able to get in there and build on that. It was, you know, but yet training for a year, you know, in camp. So very, very frustrating. You know, probably the hardest time in my career so far, and now I'm set on making up for lost time, and you know, you can see that with the fight we're starting the year with, you know, with Tyrone McKenna, big Irish fan favorite fighter, always comes to bring the smoke. I'm excited.
Look, you know what you get with Tyrone McKenna. He's been there, seen it, done it, been in at all levels, and always brings it. Why Tyrone McKenna?
I think it's a great fight to start the year. You know, he's just come off a career best stoppage victory, and I'm the type of fighter, you know, I like to take on these fighters when they're coming off big wins. You know, not trying to catch them on the way down. You know, I want them as they're in their prime. So it's the perfect time to take on Tyrone McKenna. You know, he's coming in confident off his last victory, and he'll believe that he can come in here and give me something I haven't seen before. And you know, I think I can do the same.
For an IBF ranking title, is that the route you want to go down? And by the end of 2025, you're going to be knocking on the doors for those world titles?
Definitely. By the end of the year, I want to be in position for that world title shot. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to take on these challenges, to be in position to fight for the world title. And that's why we're starting the year with a big fight like this that can lead me to them world title opportunities.
Firm welterweight now?
Yeah, I feel strong, feel good, eating nicely. I like it up here.
A lot of big fights at welterweight. Obviously, Crocker Donovan is there. They're fighting. When you look up, massive fights with Boots Ennis and Stanionis. You want to be in those conversations, don't you?
It's a juicy division, you know, and that's what I'm about. You know, I'm here for them big fights, and all those names it gets me excited. You know, there's big fights to be made, and I've just got to do a job on the 7th of March, and we can get it cracking.
Callum mentioned Adam Azim up there. Is that done now? Is that a finished chapter in your career? You just want to move on?
I don't think it's finished, but for now, you know, it's on hold. You know, and we're firmly focused on, you know, on this fight, and then marching on to world title opportunity. So yeah, that's on the shelf. But I've done all that work. I've done all that preparation, and you know, I'll make them pay for that in their own time.
Them? Who's them?
You know, the industry we have to deal with.
I like that answer. Very diplomatic there. Obviously, Callum mentioned Adam Azim being on the Ben Eubank card. You happy to see that finally over the line, Ben Eubank?
Yeah, I think it's a mismatch, you know. So I'm happy for Junior that people are excited about it. I think in terms of a fight, it's an incredible mismatch, and a great opportunity for Junior to cash in on that mismatch.
In terms of you saying it a mismatch, would you say would it be one of Chris's easier fights at this level?
Yeah, I would say potentially his easiest fight at this level. Yeah, other than talk and hot air, if you match them up against each other, it's night and day.
Do you still want to fight Conor Benn?
Of course, when they're, they don't even, they get creeped out when my name's, mentioned alongside it because they don't want to fight. So, when the public goads them into having to take the fight, then I think he'll take the fight. But he's not looking to take the fight anytime soon.
Why do you think they don't want to take that fight? They don't want to speak about that fight?
It's a dangerous fight for them, and it's a real fight. And I think they want to take fights where you can kind of trick the public into thinking, that you're something you're not. So,
last one. What happens March 7th?
Devastating performance, and a real big homecoming.
Is this your home now? Sorry, is this going to stay your home? Do you believe?
Hey, this is my home. This is where I grew up. This is.
You want to only fight here, don't you? You want to build a fortress and one day maybe get to the Amex.
100%. The Amex is the dream. Obviously, it's a full circle moment when I get there. Having played playing for the team, it will really be a full circle moment. So, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
Harlem, thank you very much for being to IFLTV. Buy your tickets, 7th of March, Brighton Centre. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.